Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home for everything that goes bump in the dark, and your fan stories told right here. Today's story comes from Natalie, and it is titled The Staircase. Now, before we dive into tonight's story, I've got a little something to share with my fellow time travelers. Want to step up your paranormal game? Need more chills, thrills, and unexplained phenomena? Well, you're in luck. By joining the Paranormal Nightshift Patreon, you'll get exclusive early ad-free access to episodes, letting you jump straight into the spooky without any interruptions. As an example, it's kind of like skipping this ad you are listening to right now. But wait, there's more. Our Patreon members get first dibs on our latest ebook series, Paranormal Time Traveler. Follow our time-traveling investigator as they venture back to the creepiest corners of history to uncover listener-inspired mysteries. It's your ticket to an extra dose of the supernatural, inspired by you, our incredible night shifters. New episodes drop every Friday evening, with some surprise releases sprinkled in, so make sure you're tuned in and ready. Visit our Patreon link in the description, or head to patreon.com/paranormalnightshift. Join the Paranormal Nightshift family, where every twist and turn is only the beginning of the journey. All right, let's dive into tonight's story. The staircase was a looming, shadowy beast in the corner of my childhood world. Its towering steps, cloaked in an ever-present gloom, were a forbidden territory, a place of lurking monsters and unseen dangers. Or so my young mind believed. The underbelly of the stairs, however, was a different realm entirely. It was a cozy cavern, a secret world where imagination ran wild. There, in the dim, dusty corner, I found solace and a peculiar kind of companionship. I called her friend. She was a woman, or so it seemed to my childlike perception, formed from the swirling patterns of shadows and dust motes dancing in the sunlight that filtered through the stairwell. She had kind eyes, I imagined, and a gentle smile that warmed my heart. We would spend countless hours together, our conversations filled with the language of make-believe, a world where tigers rode bicycles and the moon was made of cheese. As I grew older, my fear of the stairs began to wane. One sunny afternoon, a surge of bravado washed over me. I decided to conquer my fear. With a deep breath, I stepped onto the first step, the wooden planks creaking under my weight. With each step, my heart pounded a little less. Finally, I reached the top. Standing tall, I looked down at the underbelly of the stairs, my childhood sanctuary. A triumphant declaration escaped my lips. "Look, friend, I'm not scared anymore." In that moment, something shifted. A cold sensation washed over me, as if a sudden draft had swept through the house. Then I felt it, a sharp, invisible force pushing me from behind. It was as if an invisible hand had given me a violent shove. The world tilted, and I was falling, tumbling down the unforgiving staircase. The impact was jarring, the pain a sharp, blinding sensation. As I lay at the bottom, dazed and confused, I looked up at the staircase. Friend was gone. The comforting shadows had dispersed, leaving behind an empty, ominous space. From that day forward, the underbelly of the stairs was no longer a place of solace. It was a reminder of that inexplicable force, a chilling encounter that marked the end of my childhood innocence. The staircase remained a barrier, a constant reminder of the unseen, a place where shadows danced and secrets lurked. The memory of that day, vivid and unsettling, has stayed with me through the years. It's a story I've rarely shared, a fragment of a childhood puzzle that still doesn't quite fit. Was it a trick of the light, a childhood imagination run wild, or something more? I don't know, but the memory of that invisible push, The sudden and terrifying fall remains a haunting echo of a time when the world was simpler, yet far more mysterious. Remember, if you want to support the show, head on over to our Patreon page. Your contributions help us keep the lights on, the stories flowing, and the time traveler fueled up for his next adventure. But hey, if you can't support us financially, no worries. Just sharing the show with a friend or rating us on your favorite podcast platform goes a long way. And if you've got a spooky story of your own, we'd love to hear it. Share it with us right here on Paranormal Nightshift. You never know, your story might just become the next chapter in the Paranormal Time Traveler series and told here on the show. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for the unexplained, your ears open for the unheard, and your minds open to the possibilities.